Alright. Let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, please let this live stream of the Queen's Life Brigade be a beacon light for those that are struggling with addiction, alcoholism, many other addictions, mental illness of any kind, and let them come out of the darkness. Let this live stream be hopeful, uplifting, a place where people can gather to have a good time, to agree to disagree, to forge friendships, to create a wildfire of change, what this world needs. Thank you, God, for the 600,000 views. It's not my stream, it's the Queen's Light Brigade stream. And they're only going to get bigger and bigger while you guide us. And let your presence be known and felt. Thank you, God, for another day clean and sober. I appreciate live streaming on YouTube every day. I am really appreciative of the Queen's Light Brigade on what they built. It's not me, it's them. And I'm so grateful for the Queen's Light Brigade and my gift of recovery. In the name of Jesus we pray, amen. Oh, all right. All right. Hi, Bree. How are you, honey? All right. Let me get this started here first, okay? Hey, everybody, this is Rock Queens, everyone, coming at you live from my headquarters in Rockland. How's it going? It's Thursday, and it's a special live stream because today, yes, today, you, the Queen's Light Brigade, not me, you got 600,000 views. Yeah. And last night, darn, I wish I had my stats, was, you know what? Hold on. I actually do. I should have saved that $35 coffee concentrate for tonight. I finally knew. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. I love you all. I really do. You guys are creating a wildfire of change in the YouTube community. And yeah, we're spreading around the world. And I'm proud of you. Wait. Hold on. Let me get it. Nope. That's not it. Hold on. The stats from last night. And I do want to say again, it's because of you guys, not me. You guys make the stream. You guys support each other. You guys are creating a wildfire change. We are a community of recovery, of spirituality, and we're being the light. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart, okay? So, from last night, live recap, Hump Day with Bruce the Bigfoot. 6,405 views. 92 likes. 1,021 chats. 31 plus subscribers. 47 peak concurrent viewers on the chat. My mind is blown. It really is. Mama Snoop was like, oh my God, Queenie, you have 90 likes. Yeah, isn't that something, huh? So you guys, we are, I think, a established community on YouTube. And we're going to continue that. We are on a mission to create a wildfire of change to diminish the darkness in the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. Okay? So, amazing, guys. Amazing. The Queen's Light Brigade wouldn't be where it is now on YouTube if it wasn't for you guys. And this is just only the beginning, guys. It really is. Gabby, I'm nobody special. I'm just a facilitator. I'm a facilitator. I am not an influencer. I don't want to be called an influencer. I'm just being a good human being, just like the rest of you guys are. So let's try to convert some trolls into being the light of the world instead of the darkness, right? Because it is a spiritual warfare, guys, and the world is getting darker and darker every day. So, I appreciate you all. God bless you all. And, yeah, one last thing before I do this. Oh, I hate Dead Space. I need to put this up, guys. Hold on. The joys of streaming, guys. The joys of streaming. Technical issues. But we roll with it, right? You have to. Life on life's terms, even though sometimes life can drag us down and stuff, right? There you go. Nope, it's so cut off. Oh well. Sorry, guys. And I hear Taco. Taco is a Chihuahua, and he's my nephew-in-law's dog. And all that. So there we go. And there we have it. I apologize if I didn't acknowledge you in the chat. I'm not trying to snub you off. For those that know me, I don't try to, and I think we're just way too far right now in the chat to, you know, talk to you guys or whatever. But we are going to have a special night tonight. You know, I love you all, okay? And you know what? Let's have a 600K cyber love hug! Ready? Let's do this! If it wasn't for you guys, I'm telling you, from my heart. Ready? Here we go. Cyber 600K view hug! Love hug! Woo! Oh, man. Very funny. I love you. What is happening? We're live streaming and we're going to be talking straight from the heart, literally. And all that. For those that don't know me, I'm Rock Queens, everyone, coming at you live from my headquarters in Oklahoma. How's it going? It's Thursday. And it's a special live stream. And we are going to talk straight from the heart. All aboard! There we go. All right. And I want to thank one special person. You guys are all special. But the constant force in my life, who's behind me and off the camera, it's my husband, Armored Saint, Jim. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. God led me here. God led us to each other. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. And you were so behind me and trying to encourage me. And you opened my eyes up to a whole different world of spirituality and God. And I love you. And I'm just... Thank you. I love you. I love you. Sarah Lovog, I love you, Jim. And... Oh my God. Yeah, please have a lot of hearts for Jim and hands up for him. I put him through a lot of bullshit with my Jersey Tude and everything else and stuff. And he's my #1 roadie now for setting all this up outside. And he hasn't killed me yet. Or we haven't killed each other yet. My heart belongs to you forever, Jim. Forever. Oh. And
Love you, baby.
You're a blessing too. I don't know about me being blessing to you.
You're my queen, baby. Hey, Dish, how's it going?
Just say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. All right, keep it up. Thanks for being here.
Everybody's saying hi to you. Jim. Everybody's saying hi back. GG's. Even though we're not even... We're playing the game of life, right, guys? How you doing, Pocahontas? Sup, girl? I'm doing all right. Yes, Teresa, it was. Resorts like, I love that you genuinely care for others. Even the trolls. You gotta pray for them and hope to convert them and all that. I don't care, Kevin. We're not a political channel. If you want to be political, go to, say, Timcast or wherever else, you know what I mean? Hi, Sarah, how are you? So, let's break open a Java Monster. Java Monster is the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen, and apparently it fuels 600K views, right? You guys rock. You guys rock. Here we go. Cheers. Boop. Hi, Sarah. You have? Well, welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade. It's not my channel. It's the Queen's Light Brigade channel. We are a positive community. We are a recovery community. We are an army that is trying to create a wildfire of change in the darkness of the world. But I do appreciate you being here. Should I shout it out loud, guys? Should I shout it out loud? Let me see in the chat, okay? Megaphones. We have to at least have, well, in the chat it's like 49 people, right? So let's make it 25 megaphones or something like that. Or wait, hold on. Hey, he's got the right idea. Lisa, and I'll shoot. Don't worry about that. I don't know what the yeah, everybody just put one megaphone in the chat. Dish! Come on, Dish. No. Oh. All right. Look at that. Come on, guys. Get those megaphones in the chat. One megaphone per person, so you don't get banned by Streamlabs. Come on, guys, hurry up. You know what? Oh, I don't have. All right, I'm gonna give you 1 minute, guys. One minute, and it's 8:31 now. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, Jackson. Well, I just did, huh? Come on with the megaphones, guys. I want to see a long line of megaphones. I'll do it till 8:33. How about that? All right. I should have a timer on here. I don't. All right. Just put one megaphone or whatever so you don't get banned by Streamlabs. I love you all. This is like a happy New Year's celebration, right? It's a new beginning for us, and you know that. Come on, keep them going. It's still 8:32. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. Come on, keep them coming. So 8:32. Ah, here we go. Ready? Countdown time. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time to blast off and shout it out. The Queen's Light Brigade at 600K views. Hell yeah! We are making a change in this world. We are creating a wildfire of change. We are the Queen's Light Brigade. Hell yeah! There you go. Love you all. And watch the sheriff come again. Oh, this feels so like the energy in the chat. You know, this is why I do what I do. It's not because of me. The YouTube community needs a community like this. Okay? You guys are awesome and amazing, and just keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Ian. Jeffrey, how you doing? This is just the beginning, guys. It's just the beginning. 36V Ray says, imagine chilling and walking through a trail and you hear it coming from the distance. How do you think Bruce the Bigfoot feels? He's like, oh my God, she's starting again. Oh my God. She must be live streaming. We are going to do something that's going to be different. And we're going to make this a series, actually. What in the Winston-Salem 100s? My father used to smoke those up till the day he died. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Pocahontas, how you doing? Jenny, what's up? Hidden says, I'd be like, finally, someone is speaking the truth. We do speak the truth. We laugh a lot. There's a lot of craziness, but we do connect with others. This is all about community. We do not replace AA, NA, Celebrate Recovery, none of the 12-step programs, self-help programs, no. But we have a lot of recovery time in this community. And so, hold on. We talk about each other's issues. We uplift each other. We support each other. You know, it's freaking hot. So, we do have boundaries on this channel and in this community, and it has to be addressed. When YouTube says this stream is not made for kids, it means it. This community is not made for kids. I don't care if you're 17 years old and all that. Okay? Hopefully in the YouTube community, you can find a place like this. I highly doubt it, but you know, so we have to abide by YouTube's community rules and all that. And I have a great set of mods. Evil Rick, Mama Snoop, Robert. Can't forget my husband. You know, Philip. Oi, 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 oi. My Australian cousin in the house. Diane, pray for this world because it's getting darker and darker and darker. It's getting more scarier, and we haven't seen the worst of it. But we, the Queen's Light Brigade, we, not just me, we are creating a wildfire of change. So with that, cheers, guys. Pocahontas says, I too like turtles. My nickname is Turtle Queen because I got 4 turtles at different times with my bare hands. We have turtles here too. I don't know where they come from. We have aardvarks. We have armadillos. We have little baby frogs. You know. The other night, someone slithered across my toes. I was like freaked out about that. We have Bigfoot. We have Bruce the Bigfoot over there. We have Charlie the Coyote. We're just like a zoo. How you doing, Classified? How are you? So let me give everybody a cyber love hug, a group cyber love hug, because I appreciate you and I love you all. Cyber love hug! Alright, so let the heart to heart begin. This live stream is called Straight from the Heart. I'll show you why. Heart-shaped box in Vina. So, we are going to talk straight from the heart. And this is going to be a series, hopefully, every Thursday. And I wish, in a way, because the sun's setting, hopefully my husband will give me a working flashlight. I'm going to do this. And what we're going to do is this. I'm going to pick a card. There's several cards in here. And I don't know if you can hear them. And I'm going to pick one. And I'm going to answer the cards. And you can answer the cards with me. So we can have a discussion. Simple enough. And believe me, it will be a lot of fun. Hi, Healing. How are you, honey? We are going to talk straight from the heart. Healing. Straight from the heart. Let me give you a cyber love hug. And thank you for being a part of the Queen's Light Brigade. 600,000 views. What? Who are you, life? What's up, sugar? How you doing, sweetie? All right, so let me give you a cyber love hug along with healing. Cyber love hug! All right, here we go. Dishpan is in the chat. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's talk straight from the heart right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. There we go. There's the card. Nothing's bothering me. It's not. Believe me, it's not. I'm just woohoo, a little hot. So here's the card. So straight from the heart. And the card asks, what does recovery mean to you? Hey! The Queen's Light Brigade is about recovery. We are a recovery community. We don't replace AA or NA or any self-help programs out there, but yeah. All right. Right off the bat, what does recovery mean to me? It's a gift. A new way of life. Being humble. Grounded. Appreciating life more. A new inside look with me. I should have been dead years ago. For those that don't know me, I've been off crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011, and I should have been dead years ago. Consequences of my alcoholism and addiction were I was homeless. I ended up in the institutions, jails, and not death, because if I was right there at that point, I would be fucked. I had to change everything around. And I was a chronic relapser. And I had very, very low self-esteem. Very, very low self-respect. You didn't want to be around me. I was a totally different, vicious person then. And if we went in a time machine and went back to, say, backstage before I was going to perform or whatever, I wouldn't want to be around me at that time. I was a ticking time bomb. I had a grudge against everybody. I was bitter at the world. I was basically godless too. You know, I grew up in the church, but I strayed away from God. So yep. So my recovery comes first. And recovery to me is gold to me. And I lost custody of my 2 kids. My mom took care of my son, and my daughter got adopted out of the family. And so that was really like the hardest thing I had to do. But I loved my daughter very much, and I knew I couldn't give her a good life, so that's why my daughter got adopted out of the family. I did stay in contact with her and everything else. But then she shut the door on me. Oh well. So my son right now is in the throes of addiction in Portland, so he's just existing. He's on meth, fentanyl, and God knows what else. And so, please have it not only for my son. And I should really have one of those pillar candles. So, in the beginning of each stream, we light up the candle for each still suffering addict, alcoholic, and people that are dealing with mental illness, that can let the light direct them out of the darkness, all that. So we should really start doing that. Because on my live streams in the Wildfire Studios, I have like an intro for that. But so healing. And I'm not trying to snap all of you guys off, trust me. I'm still in contact with his girlfriend, but I decided to back off a little bit so she can figure out.
Okay. Is it something you can or can't do? Just don't talk about it.
Hi, Smiley. How are you? You have 5 months recovery time?
My ears hurt, and I'm a foot farther than the phone. They can hear you.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So you have 5 months recovery time. Way to go. Keep on keeping on. You deserve a recovery love hug. Recovery love hug. I love you. And so, please, Queens Light Brigade, put all the hearts and prayers. Hold on, guys. Keep on keeping on. You are being an inspiration, Smiley. Recovery is possible. Oh my. All right, hold on. We have an issue here, and what? Oh. The joys of streaming, guys. The joys of streaming. And I don't know if I can do this. Hold on. I'm working on a technical issue right now. And I'm trying to, I'm sweating. Alright, wait a minute. Shoot. This. Oh my word. I'm trying to figure something out, and I don't even think I can do it on a phone. And so, hold on. Oh, I have an idea how I can fix it. I apologize, guys. You know, SNL goes through the same thing. This is just, different kind of setting. All right, hold on. Let me see something. Rick, just hold the fort down for a minute, if you can. No, that's not it. I can't do it, Rick. Hi, James. How are you? Rick, I can't do it. Rick, I. Oh, wait a minute. Hold. I'm ractastic. James, wait, give me one more. I think I know what I can do. If I can do it, that is. If I can't do it on a freaking cell phone, though. That's the thing. I'm trying to, and I can't, and all right, hold on. I am a geek. I'm starting to become one with a computer and stuff. And tech stuff, so what? They're gonna owe me big time for this. Or they're gonna say I owe them big time. Hold. Oh, are you? No, I can't do it. I apologize. All right, I can't do it on here. And so, I can't even. Uh. Oh my God. Ah. Alright, I'll do it just for you. And if the sheriffs come, I'm blaming you and you're gonna bail me out of jail. How about that? Alright. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. And this is the last time I'm going to use the megaphone because, you know, all right, so here we go. Dishpan, I am so sorry for banning you 3 times on my channel. I love you, you know that, and I hope it will never happen again. I love you. My bad. I love you. I love you, Dish. And you know that. There. Alright. You never saw the megaphone? Alright. So, let's get back on track, guys. Alright. Hi, Sean. Hello again, Queen. Hope you're well. The blueness of the sky looks nice behind you. Stay cool. Yeah, does it? It looks pretty cool. It's a nice backdrop, right? I love you, Vibe. I love you all, too. You guys make the stream. I don't. You guys do. And always remember that. It's all about you. So, let's get cracking and talk. Have a talk straight from the heart. No, that's not my son, no. Or maybe, I don't even know. Hey, Casbah! Hey, we're rocking the Casbah. Rocking the Casbah. Woo, woo. How you doing, Casbah? How you doing? We're rocking here. We're celebrating 600,000 views. And you guys, it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you guys. All right, so, all right, let's do this. All right. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate each and every one of you. Even the trolls, yes, even the trolls. We have fun with them too. Listen, guys, we are a recovery community. For those that are struggling with addiction and alcoholism and mental illness and stuff. And if somebody is putting a medication in the chat, please consult with your doctor first. I was on Lexapro for a while. It didn't help me. And that's another thing, too. I am not a certified drug and alcohol counselor or a trained professional of any kind. I only stream to share my experience, strength, and hope with you guys. That's it. All right. She's got looks that kill. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've done Lexapro. Coming off NDEP, currently high doses too. I never heard of that. I never heard of NDEP. Oh, So, let's talk straight from the heart. There you go. Straight from the heart. Here we go. We're going to do this. Oh, you know what? Here. Straight from the heart, guys. Ready? I don't know. All right, so. And you guys can answer the card, too. Straight from the heart. Here we go. All right, so the card asks, let's talk straight from the heart. What in your life do you consider a miracle? What in your life do you consider a miracle? My recovery. Right off the bat. I should have been dead years ago. And I'm grateful for everything I have. I'm not very materialistic. I'm grateful for you guys, the Queen's Light Brigade, because we are creating a wildfire of change. It doesn't matter. Oh, shit. Why? Oh, boy. Sorry, Hope. Tony's like, what addiction did you struggle with? been in recovery from crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. And I'm still human. I go through depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I go through chronic back pain issues. Thanks for the question, Tony. I have dealt with heroin, fentanyl, and cocaine. I never did fentanyl, thank God. My son's dealing with it now, addicted to it. And I was going to say this, but please have your thoughts and prayers go out to those addicts and alcoholics and people that are struggling with loneliness, maybe having thoughts about hurting themselves or other people. Please have your thoughts and prayers go out to them so they can get the help that they need. Yeah, maybe, he comes on here on a rogue YouTube name. I don't know. But I love you, Sean. You know what I went through. And we need to talk, Sean. Florida Punk says, 9 years sober here. You're awesome. Florida Punk, what's up? You are being an inspiration by sharing your clean time. You are a miracle today. You know that, right? And I appreciate you, and so does the Queen's Light Brigade. Everybody say congratulations to her. Have praying hands and hearts go up to her. You got Cyber Recovery on. Keep on keeping on, Cyberpunk. You just made this Queen's Light Brigade so much stronger. So, recovery love hug. Recovery love hug! Thank you. God bless you. We have a lot of recovery time here with the Queen's Light Brigade. And I bet you're a riot at a concert. Been to any shows lately? No! I used to perform at some concerts and stuff. I was in a heavy metal band back in the 80s called Vicious Bite. And we opened up for Ozzy, GNR, and Motorhead and all that. And I was the drummer. Yeah, I was. And I saw the Ozzy concert. And to me, it was like a living funeral. That's all it was. And, yeah, I jammed with the best and partied with the best. And I'm still here. What's up with that? Healing prayers and love. Hugs to all and us in recovery. Gabriel, be careful what you get. Salt and sugar look the same. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with that. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Thanks, Jeff. How are you? Hatawa! How are you? Hatawa! The Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades, alright! Tell me, where do you think I am? I would say Well, all right. There's a few of them here. All right. Lemmy, because he was the real deal. And even when he was all hyped up on speed and everything else, he was a gentleman. He liked his, if you know what I mean. And he was interesting. Ozzy, forget it. He was a bumbling idiot and a total buzzkill. And actually, they actually had 2 straitjackets for Ozzy backstage. I know that, Trey. No kidding. Because if he snuck any coke or actually like alcohol and stuff, he would, you know what I mean? So it would be Lemmy, Ozzy, definitely Ozzy and all that. Ace Frehley, who passed away also last year or a few months ago. I actually went to meetings with him. He lived right down the street from my grandparents' house in Sparta on West Mountain Road in Sparta. I still grieve for Ace because the way Gene and Paul are just like, you know, they still are narcissistic assholes. Well, that was true, but I didn't see it. And what Funny Sugar is, and I think you've heard this story before about my mother, that I was so wanting to get out of the sack in my mom's womb that actually, like, they did an experimental surgery where they had to sew me up in the embryonic sac. So I was a miracle since day one. Good morning, Angelique. How are you? Hatawa! I should say, I should do that with the megaphone. They just, you know, they think they're gonna run me off. You know, I've been in this game for a long time. Ever since Mixer. And I'm from Jersey. And I'm a heavy metal chick. And I'm an ex-junkie. So I've been through a life. So, if they only knew. So they're not going to run me off. So, it is what it is. And all that. It's a shame, you know, because they have to be validated somehow in their lives because real people in their life aren't validating them. So to get attention, they have to do it in a negative way. So it's all right. I know, you know how I love you. This is your stream. Okay? You are creating a wildfire change. Not me. You guys are. You know, and we are just a microcosm of how the world is. I used to. I haven't sponsored anybody for a long time. Noah asked this. What was the life of a junkie like? It was... You weren't living a life. I wasn't living a life. I was just existing and floating around. I didn't care if I wanted to die or live. I had no purpose in life. You know, I felt I was a failure, especially as a mother, because I lost custody of my 2 kids. I was homeless. I dealt with a lot of craziness, and I should have been dead years ago. And yeah, I went to detox rehabs, many of them, and all that. My father was an alcoholic, but I don't blame him for my disease of addiction or alcoholism. You know, I've been to places worse than a war zone, if you know what I'm talking about. And I met a lot of crazy characters in my time. You know, I just don't want other people to experience what I went through. That's the only reason why I stream. That's it. You know, I used to have a lot of I nevers. Like, I'll never get a DUI. Got one. I'll never lose my kids. Yeah, that happened to me too. I'll never become homeless. I'll never get beaten up on. I'll never get a bad batch. I never's come true. Cody says, wait, hold on. How you doing, Cody? And Cody Fitzpatrick says, been at it my entire life. Nothing great about it. Damn right. Nope. How long have you got clean for, Cody? Just by you sharing your story, you're an inspiration today. You're a miracle today. And you deserve a cyber love hug. And just have all your prayer hands and hearts go up to him. Welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade. Cyber recovery hug! I've been clean for 5 years, but just fell off. Oh no! We still love you, Cody. Pick yourself up. You can do it again. We only have 24 hours. Just for today, right? Bumper 1974 says, I'll have 8 years clean and sober August 10th. Way to go. Just by you celebrating your recovery time, you know, you deserve a cyber love hug and a lot of hearts and prayers. Cyber love hug! Cyber recovery hug! You belong here. You belong here. Keep on keeping on. You know, I'm proud of you, and so is the Queen's Light Brigade. And wait, hold on real quick. I'm moving up. Cody Fitzpatrick says, lost my wife and 2 kids. I'm trying. No, you're doing. And if you have to go back to detox or rehab, don't be ashamed to do that. It might be the best thing for you. It's okay to do that. I had to go to plenty of rehabs in my day. But you have to want to do it for yourself, right? And you know that. I know you know that. You know. And support is vital. And you have support right here in the Queen's Light Brigade. Mama Snoop has recovery. I have recovery. Nope, I don't. California sober or nothing. I'm old school when it comes to that. And Casbah's like this. Hang in there, Cody, and remind yourself why you got clean. I'm sweating. As usual. Bumpers like, Mama, that's incredible. One day at a time. I have a sponsor, a home group, and a support group. Congratulations, Mama. Well, way to go, Bumper. So you're doing as what's suggested in the program. Keep on keeping on. I never met Brian Johnson and Angus Young. I wish I did. What's up, Heather? Thank you, EMC. Yeah, they're my signature look. Hold on. Let me give everybody a Cyber Love hug. A group one. Cyber Love hug! We are celebrating 600,000 views on this channel. But you guys did it. You guys did it. You should be proud of yourselves. You should be proud of being a soldier in the Queen's Light Brigade. Cody, if you ever need to talk to me, Rick, if you need to put my email up, Heather, I love you. Hold on. I hope you're doing well. I hope your mother's doing okay. All right, and stuff. You're always in my prayers, you know that. Cyber Love hug! When did I start playing the drums? At the age of 13. What's up, Lithium? I appreciate you, Mama. I appreciate you, Phil, Robert, Rick. And, wait, real quick. Mama, hold on. Hey, Squirrely, what's up? We're with a bunch of nuts tonight. In a good way. In a good way. In a good way. Thanks, Ebo Mar. I feel like I'm at the Ritz right now. Look at this. All right, hold on. We are all nutty variations, but we are the fun, loving kind, supportive kind. Hold on. You know, I had to do a flash dance because I'm like sweating here, and I had to move all this away so it doesn't get wet. So, cue the flash dance theme song. I'm a maniac on your screen. Woo! All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go. I love you all. I do. There you go. Oh, God. Woo! Woo! There you go. Where's my glasses? Oh. Yeah, where are my glasses? Well, hold on. Time for a magic trick, guys. Ta-da! I see the world through diamond eyes. Good song by Shinedown. I know. Hey, maybe Bruce the Bigfoot will wear them. Exactly. But I had to do it from the side. But, you know, I love you guys. I do. I beat the heat so you don't have to. Yeah, those glasses went flying, and those are my last pair, except for these. Well, I'll end up in the ER, not for my back, but some shards of glass going through my foot or something. No, I'm not. Are you? Can you guess where I'm from? We're having a 600K celebration, guys, and we're talking straight from the heart. Yes, we are. Straight from the heart. Straight from the heart. There you go. I love you guys. God bless you all. You know, and we are creating something bigger than ourselves. I just dropped something else. I don't know what it was. It should be on that line somewhere. There we go. But Sony Music actually got the master tapes. There's a whole big litigation about that back in the mid-2000s. Vicious Bite. Those glasses remind me of Spider Eyes. What? No. Well, maybe. Oh my God. Yeah, I was vicious, all right, back in my addiction. I stabbed everybody in the back. That's why our band imploded. And now everybody has their own life. Did you send me an email? Did I pass it? Mama? Ugh. I don't mean to pass. No. Rick, give her my email if you're around. If I didn't ban you, Rick. It's always a spiritual warfare, and the world's getting darker and darker and darker. But you know what, guys? We are creating a wildfire change to diminish the darkness of the world. I know we're not going to get all of it, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. And what is going on in the world right now is going on in the world. Right here in this space, that's what matters. You guys matter. You're seen and you're heard. And I'm trying to surprise you guys with something. Hopefully next week. Maybe. I don't know. A lot's been happening. And this 600K views, this is just the beginning of us. It's not me. I'm no better than anybody else on here, okay? It's sad. How you doing, Randy? We are just a microcosm of how the world should be. Sabotage! Great song by the Beastie Boys. It's gotta be a sabotage! I got you too. In fact, let me give you a cyber love hug, mama. Cyber love hug! Here I am! Hold on. Sabotage asked the question 1388. Would you rather talk to animals? I already talked to the animals. I talk to my husband a lot. Now, I love my husband very much. I talk to the animals. I feel like Snow White sometimes. Now, because we have coyotes, we have Bruce the Bigfoot over there, we have armadillos, we have frogs, we have turtles, we have possums, we have raccoons, we have cats. We have one dog over there named Taco. Alright, hold on. Phil was like, wait, hold on. Phil's like this. Alright, hold on. All aboard! That's not my best Aussie voice, I know that. It's a chicken guy. Oh, racer. You think I nailed it? You know, I can ask Phil, hold on. There's so much I have to do for here and stuff, and I have a short for my husband that I was supposed to do today, and I'm only one person that does this tech stuff with the channel, and sometimes everything gets pushed aside. But I can actually do that. You know what I mean? But, oh yeah. Alright, hold on. Ready? When I was a kid, there was like, an ice cream place that, served ice cream in a baseball helmet. And I used to use that to be Darth Vader. Hold on. Well, all right, let's do this real quick, right? Just imagine. I'm your father, Luke. Was that all right? Don't ask. Don't ask me to be mod, because if you do, that's a red check. Don't do that. I love you, Bill. How you feeling? Cyber love hug. You went to the doctor today, right? Are they, and the blood thinners are working for your blood clots and stuff? tomorrow. Bill, I gave you my number and an email, and I don't know if you got my email or not. Well, my thoughts and prayers go out to you, Bill. They go out to everybody in this community. And believe me, what clots are, they're wicked. Hi, Evan, how are you, honey? Evan, we had a great time You missed it, Evan. You missed it in the beginning. You missed Jim being on. What's up, Ronnie? Hold on. But Evan and Ronnie, what's up? Cyber Love Hug. We are having a 600K view celebration. Yeah. Hello to the world. It's because of you guys, not me. You guys. You make the stream. So you should be proud of yourselves for being a part of the Queen's Light Brigade. By being uplifting, by creating a wildfire change to diminish the darkness. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, guys, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. I love you, Bill. And yeah, please let me know through an email or a phone call or something. Sorry, we don't talk politics here. Very rare do we talk about politics. We talk about each other's recovery time. We talk about each other's issues or struggles. We're very compassionate. We're very accepting of people if they say the right thing in the chat. Bill. You know for yourself, Bill. We do. Hold on, guys. I'm getting there. Everybody has their spiritual journey in life. Okay? And I understand there's agnostics in the chat or atheists and all that. For me, I was grounded in the church. I'm Episcopalian. Okay? I went to Sunday school. I was confirmed in my church. I did a lot of church functions when I was little and charities, okay? But of course, when all this stuff was happening with my father and whatever else that was happening in my life at that time, yeah, I did stray away from God. God didn't stray away from me. He kept watching over me because I should have been dead years ago. And look at me now. And I don't force my beliefs on people on here when it comes to spiritual stuff. That's your own path. Thank you, Bill. But I'm just saying, I'm not like some of these, like these Bible thumpers. And I mean that in an endearing way, too, in a way, all right? But I try to open up the Bible every day and try to read a verse and, do a short on this channel every day and whatever. And sometimes that doesn't happen, right? So, God gave me the gift of recovery. He did watch over me plenty of times in my life. Okay? So, I encourage people, okay, if they want to have a relationship with Jesus Christ, you know, get a Bible. Or maybe some of you have one in the house and you haven't picked up a Bible in years. Just pick it up, flip through the pages until you find maybe a page that, oh, okay, I'll read this one. I'll read this passage. You know what I mean? They don't call the Bible the book of life for nothing. And a lot of it is coming true. But we're not going to get into that. Okay? We're not. But it's happening. I'm going to just say this. All right, my belief is we are living in the end times. Okay? That's all I'm going to say, whether you believe it or not. Because that's why I created the Queen's Light Brigade, to create a wildfire of change to diminish the darkness of the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness of the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. You know, we have to stand with each other. But I don't push my beliefs on people. They have to come up with their own, you know, belief system and do their own research and be on their spiritual path with a relationship with Jesus Christ. And I'm not perfect either, guys. I'm no saint, trust me. Jim knows. Armored Saint knows. My husband Jim knows. And oh yeah, and you know what? So does God. I fight with him sometimes, and guess who wins? He does. The big man upstairs does. But he has a sense of humor too. You know, he just loves me. Beautiful night out. What's the 5 things you're most grateful for tonight? I am grateful for God. Jesus Christ, because he did save me and he did give me the gift of recovery. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for you guys on what you're creating with this channel, with the Queen's Light Brigade. And I just want to point one thing out. That guy that just, all right. It doesn't matter who's conservative, who's liberal, who's not. It doesn't matter, okay? That doesn't even matter. Like I said, this is not a political channel at all. Addiction does not discriminate. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Chinese, Hispanic, Hindu, you know, Chinese, Japanese, okay? It doesn't matter if you're Christian, Jewish, Hindu, Hindu, you know, Buddhism, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're conservative, liberal, independent. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It does not discriminate. It's not prejudice towards whatever you are. Rick, I love you, brother. Like I said before, we talk about politics about that much. And he comes up with it. Why do all Democrats have everything backwards? It doesn't make sense. Yeah. Believe me, I was thinking about having a channel, a ranting channel and stuff, you know, not Alex Jones, right? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be a funny channel name? Not Alex Jones. No, I know. I'm just... So Evan's like my parents. So Evan's grateful for my parents, my best friend, my job, my remaining health, my dog. God bless you, Evan. Every morning, guys, especially when you're in recovery, and like I said, you can be in recovery from mental illness. Like maybe you haven't had a panic attack in 6 months. Maybe you didn't do a ritual hand washing for 2 years. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You can still be in recovery from that too. So, like I was saying, each day that you wake up above ground and put your feet on the floor, you should be grateful for at least 5 things right off the bat. You know I am, and all that. You have me, and you have the Queen's Light Brigade. Rick. Heather's like, I am thankful for my life, my family, you girl, and this whole chat community. I love you, Heather. I love your mother, too. And Squirrely's like, I have many blessings to count. Like you have, Squirrely, like peanuts, right? And hazelnuts, and walnuts. Right, Squirrely? Pecans, right? You have Jim. You have Bob, the Bobcat. You have the lake that you live on, Rick. Phantom, no. And Jane Morgan, hold on. Yes. You know, you see a lot, like, on TV. They have a series called Hoarders. Okay? Hoarders is an addiction. Alright? I remember when I used to go to IOP, intensive outpatient, a lot, they had meetings for hoarders. They had meetings for hoarders on a site called In the Rooms. And it's all about control. And stuffing their feelings and they even have animal hoarders, and I'm like, I could name one situation in Chester, New Jersey about 1,000 cats destroying $1 million home. In Chester, New Jersey. My sister-in-law, Ann, her house was condemned by cats. Okay, she was a crazy cat lady. I love you, Ann. I love you very much. You were the best sister a girl could ever have. I love you. I know that you and Mom are so happy right now. Engage. We have free speech. We just don't insult people. We have respect for others. I did a bundle. Like it was 10 bags. Sue. Are you in recovery, Sue? I knew people that were up more than that. Actually. Hi, Mumphy, what's up? How are you? Wait, hold on. Who has back problems? What happened to Teresa, Rick? Baby got back. Teresa, I'm sorry. It's just... Have you done... Teresa, let me ask you a question real quick. Have you gotten shots for your back? And do they work? Because with my back, it doesn't. It's like a crapshoot. They put me on steroids like prednisone, and that helps. No. I have not written a book yet. Oh, she said she pulled her back. Oh, yeah, I pull my back every day. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see? How you doing, fashion creator? That name reminds me of that song, Too Sexy for the Catwalk. I'm too sexy for the catwalk. I'm too sexy for my cat. Too sexy from my lover. Whatever. Oh, wow. My ex used to love that song. Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. Excuse me. I think it... Dip. Did you? Man. So Teresa's like, I am on tramadol with codeine and it helps. They're gonna wean you off it, right, Teresa? They were gonna put me on that for my neck. And the nurse thought I was asking for a refill. And for those that don't know me, I'm Rock Quince, everyone, coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. The only reason why I stream, I don't do this for the money, I don't do this for the fame, I don't want to be called an influencer either. Nope. I only care about people because that's the human thing to do. So I've been off cracking heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011, and my recovery comes first. So all the doctors that I come across, I tell them I'm in recovery. And there has been times where they did put me on tramadol when I was in the hospital for like my back and all that. But they didn't give me a prescription or anything. They just, keep on rocking in the free world. What about that? Young, baby. Teresa's like, I had back surgery last month, not to be lifting patients, but everyone everyone was treating patients. Thank you, Beanie. It is. It's very calming. When I open up my pie hole and my raspy Jersey ex-chunky voice fills the air. It's relaxing. Oh, yeah. So Teresa's like, I take it for my fibromyalgia and restless leg syndrome. What's up, small fry? Can I have a Whopper with that? Oh, that's. Let me give you all guys a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. We are celebrating 600K views on this channel because of the Light Brigade. You guys did it. You guys make the stream. I don't. So you should be proud of yourself. I love you, small fry. There's a song by Tim McGraw, small fry. Check it out on YouTube. Tell Tim that Rocket sent you. All right. And there's a song that he did on Tim McGraw and the Dance Hall Doctors. And the song's called I Want Fries With That. Oh no, You Want Fries With That. That's the name of the song. Check it out. It's kind of funny. No, I'm not. Fire. Nope. I know plenty of people that were on methadone or Suboxone and stuff like that. Nope. And no, I do not smoke pot either. Doesn't everybody though, Jan? Everybody does. It's not just me. Good night, Heather. I love you. I'll be praying for you. Cyber love hug. And to your mother also. Fire, I'm going to say, all right, how long have you been on it? And I don't do it, Teresa, and it's always something wrong with Streamlabs. I apologize. 12 years? I knew people that were on it for 20 years. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And it's going to rub you the wrong way. I know it will be, but, just respect it. Yeah, but it should be just for short-term use only. You know what I mean? hope you're still under a doctor's care taking it. You know what I mean? But 12 years, you shouldn't have never really been on for that long. Because I'm gonna tell you something real quick. If and when you get off methadone, it's a lot worse than dope, the heroin. Because it deteriorates your bone structure. And it feels like a whole dump truck's on your body, cracking your bones. Nope, no coyotes out yet, no. Teresa, you did not. Teresa, you didn't do anything wrong. It's Streamlabs. It glitches, and I have to get rid of it. Matt, where do you think I'm from? Yeah, but Fire, you shouldn't even be on that methadone for that long. Only short term. Okay? And listen, you do you. But I'm just saying, there's something wrong if you've been on it for 12 years. You try to come off of it, and yeah, but you can't. If you go off it all at once, you're gonna go in a seizure, and that's why you need detox, or have the doctor wean you off. Seriously. Let me give you a cyber love hug, fireman. All right. And my thoughts and prayers are with you too, fireman. Cyber love hug! Oh. And that was a good blackout to have. Man. I'm sorry, Dan, you know, hold on. Square Hammers, like the clinic I used to go to, gave me methadone tapers. You have 5 milligrams every 2 weeks. Comics and robotics. Are you? What do you think? Comics. What do you think? T. James, stop. Any person that is recovering from dope, okay? And this is my take on things, okay? Those medications were man-made, okay? And I've known a lot of people that were on them for 20 years or less or more, whatever, all right? If you're on SSI and you have Medicaid, there's a correlation with that. And if you are on it for 20 years like my friend was, or what, you know, you're using it as a crutch. Just like when I smoked cigarettes, I use it as a crutch still. Okay? I can't get off cigarettes. When I'm in the hospital, all right, say for my back or whatever, I have no problem. But when I come out on the outside, I smoke like a chimney. I will admit that. Not all drugs. Well, all right, hold on. My sister-in-law, I love you, Ann. I really do. I miss the hell out of you. A lot of people were like, well, pot is, God made, and, God gave, pot to all of us, right? And all that stuff, right? Yeah, but look what's happening to all the pot and the strains and all that stuff. They're making it stronger. There's a lot of psychosis and other issues from the THC from today. The last time I smoked pot was in 2004, and my friend had pot growing in his apartment in Newton. And he did it with hydroponics, and I didn't like the feeling at all. That's right. Heroin, cocaine, they were all natural too before they were processed. I commend you, Teresa. I really do. My father was an alcoholic. He died from everything, but mostly alcoholism and stuff. But he had emphysema also. And there's a story with this. My parents were divorced. My father died when I was 16. And so 2 weeks before he died, my mother and I, from Jersey, now, remember, we didn't have no GPSs or whatever. We had folding maps, That was a pain in the ass. But anyway, so we went from Jersey to Winston-Salem. I'm sorry, nope. Jersey to Greensboro, North Carolina, and my father was in Moses Coden's hospital. I don't know if it's still there or not, or they changed the name. It doesn't matter. So before we went on this trip to see my dad told my mom, don't forget to get me a carton of Winston-Salem Lights. And my mom said, Al, but you're in the hospital. And my father said, yeah, but they're allowing me to smoke cigarettes up here because he was dying, okay? They do that because it's like a pacifier for them. Like having maybe a shot, or, they don't want them to get drunk or anything, but you know what I mean, right? So my father said, oh, but Karen, get them in North Carolina because they're going to be a lot cheaper. And that's what she did. So when we went up to, and my dad had beer in the fridge, by the way. So here my mom opens up every freaking Budweiser can down the drain. And there was a part where I actually put my hand in and, and my mom got pissed about that. But anyway, so, and every phone call we got at my dad's house, we thought it was the hospital saying my father died or something. It was just, so we went up to see my father. Beautiful hospital too. And so my father was in so much pain. Okay, he just had a sheet on him. All right, he had gone through, you know, like radiation treatment. He had a brain tumor too, and they tried to get all the tumor they couldn't, all that. And so, my mom hands my father the carton of cigarettes. Now, so right off the bat, he took a pack out of the carton. He says, "Here, Karen, put it over there somewhere." And he took each and every cigarette. And you know how the hospitals have those, you know, tables, you know, those adjustable tables with a tray you can pull out. So he put like 10 cigarettes in that tray. Then he lit one up. And this is what he did. I cannot ever forget about this image. It seemed like he did yesterday. So he did this. He went, and they put the cigarette down, let it burn, and then he put it out. He inhaled, and that's what he did. But he still coughed up a lung, and it scared the hell out of me because his eyes would be bulging out and all that. But yeah, you'd think I would quit, but I can't. So anyway, how you doing, Quick Shoe? I hope you still have a safe trip. The parlor, hold on, I have to do a lot of catching up, don't I? Hold on, guys. Let me give you guys a cyber love hug, a group cyber love hug, and I'll give Quick Shoe for one. 600K cyber love hug for the Queen's Light Brigade. And for Quick Shoe, cyber love hug. I love you, brother. Look. Now, I know, I'm going to say this real quick. Sometimes when I talk, I know I miss a lot of chat on the chat. I apologize because I try to acknowledge each and every person on the stream because you deserve it. Or not. It depends, right? So, hold on. So Quick Shoe's like very good. I'll be hanging out around Portland for a while with family and friends. Well, if you see Sean, my son Sean, you know, is there. I think he hangs out in North Portland now. I don't know. But if you ever see him, maybe I should send you a picture of him. If you run into him, tell him that his mother loves him very much and I want to talk to him. Hi, Roy. How are you? Cyber love hug to you. Cyber love hug. And thank you for being a part of the Queen's Light Brigade. 600K. Shoot. Darn it. I'm going up the chat and trying to acknowledge everybody here. Where's Sissy? Thanks for being here. I don't... What happened, Mama? But, like I said, you guys make the stream, and I love you all, and you know that. You know, and if you have any suggestions, I'm open-minded. Let's, you know, come up with newer and fresher things. Oh. So I have to fix Streamlabs once again. I'm sorry, Sissy. Let me give you a cyber love hug real quick. Sissy, I'm sorry about Streamlabs. I have to fix it again. So cyber love hug. Well, much love and respect to you, Quick Sue. You've been through hell, but you live a blessed life now, right, Quick Sue? Cheers, guys. Drive Monsters, the only rocket fuel for this rocket queen. Hell yeah. The Queen's Light Brigade is a movement, and it's a very positive spiritual community. You know, and we are trying our best to create a wildfire change to diminish darkness in the world. And I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. We are. You know, and with God's help, right? With the big man upstairs' help. I am too, brother. Bam. High five, right? Yeah, I have to fix Streamlabs again. And maybe I should really, what's up, Paul? What's up? I hope you're making lemons. I hope you're making lemonade with those lemons. How you doing? We are celebrating 600,000 views because of you guys. You guys made it happen. You guys, you should be proud of yourselves. It's not me, it's you. Let me give you a cyber love hug real quick. Cyber love hug. Yeah, you too, Quick Shoe, and have a safe trip. I'm rocktastic. I'm a little sweaty and stuff, but I'm rocktastic. When is this heat wave gonna stop? I love coming out here with you guys because we're all hanging out in my backyard with Bruce the Bigfoot and Charlie the Coyote and Pete the Possum, you know. It makes for a fun evening, and especially with you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. You know, we are creating a difference in this world. We are being the light of this world. And you should be proud that you are a part of the Queen's Light Brigade. Yeah, especially in Portland. when he comes back east, he gets to stop by my house. You know what? So Mama, I love you, Mama. So Mama Snoop's like, hang out, Queen. I will email you soon so I can enjoy these. Much love, sweetie. See you tomorrow evening. You put up with a lot of crap, Mama. You know, we should be a female tag team in AEW wrestling. But I'm not a wrestling fan, I'm really not. So hold on. Mama, I love you. I love you. You know? And, cyber love hug. Oh, buck out. So Paul says, yeah, I'm still living, and I opened my eyes this morning and took a breath. God is good, right? God is good. Small fries, like I'm making s'mores. Oh, and you're not. Are you gonna give me some? Are you gonna give the whole group some? I think they deserve it after 600K views. Making some s'mores instead of Hershey. I'm using Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh my word! You better share some of that, or you're gonna get banned. And not from Streamlabs either. Exactly, see? You have to share with the class. You have to share with the Queen's Light Brigade. You never had s'mores? They used to have, a breakfast cereal called s'mores, right? Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Well, apparently I'm getting steamed. How you doing, Ethan? Let me give Ethan a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! We are having a great celebratory night here because this channel has reached over 600,000 views. And it's not because of me, guys. It's not because of me. It's you guys. And tonight, Thursday night, we are talking straight from the heart. Literally, we are talking straight from the heart. Ta-da! Straight from the heart. There you go. I love you, Mama. And thank you for your service, Mama, with the Queen's Light Brigade. I truly appreciate you and much love to you. Teresa's like, yeah, Rocket Queen, they do have that kind of cereal. I have 2 boxes of it, my favorite. I thought so. Cute heart basket. No, I didn't. I didn't. I think I got it on Amazon. Tyson, what's up? We are celebrating 600,000 views on this channel, and you're one of them. And I'm proud of you of being a part of the Queen's Light Brigade. So, cyber love! We picked out 2 cards. And I think the 2 cards actually fell on the ground. So when the raccoons and the possums, they'll have their own little game, I guess. I am so grateful for you guys in more ways than one. Well, 600,000 views and all that. But you guys make the stream. I don't. You guys do. You know, because we are a supportive community. We uplift each other. We stand with each other. We show a lot of compassion, love, empathy, sympathy, respect. You know? Even if we disagree on certain things, it's alright. You know? It's alright. You have a right to your opinion just as I do mine. And I got you, Paul. So Paul says, I just live alone by myself and like to talk or chat with people every now and then. Sometimes I talk to myself to make sure I can still talk. Yeah, right? That means you're intelligent. That's what they say anyway. Because you are thinking a lot. Your brain doesn't shut off. A lot of times I feel like I'm Snow White. I just talk to the animals. I talk about my husband a lot. If you know what I mean. And Streamlabs, I am so... Next time, you guys, when you come on here, I hope Streamlabs gets fixed. If not, I have to talk to Streamlabs support. Unfreaking believable. Every night, every live stream just about. Evil Rick says, the voices in my head may not be real, but they do come up with a lot of good ideas. And evil ones, huh, Rick? Wink, wink. Paul says, I talk to my cat. She looks at me like I'm crazy. You should see my cats. We have a cat tribe. We have Muskogee. We have Cherokee. We have Pawnee. We have Cheyenne. We have Osage. We have Lunar. We have Kickapoo. So that's the cat tribe. And believe me, they look at me like I'm crazy all the time. Jim's the best cat daddy in Oklahoma. Hey! Anita Jobby! Hello, motherfuckers! Love you, Queen. We have Slugger Gay. Me. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if you're gay or trans or whatever. Just sit back, relax, be a part of the wildfire, be a part of the creation and the spreading of the wildfire, because we are trying to create a wildfire of change with this Queens Light Brigade community. We are recovery, we are supportive, we are uplifting. Hi DJ, what's up? Oh really? Green Country! You're not the guy that does live action, right? On the streets of Tulsa? They have a channel and where they have like news reports and they just troll the streets of Tulsa or whatever. No way! Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, where is my... Oh, total news? Exactly, Paul. I mean, we're not just like a kumbaya, like hippie movement or whatever and stuff. We're just trying to be human beings. Real good, positive human beings. I love you, Jeffrey. How are you? And it don't get any more livelier than this. I wake up the dead sometimes. What just happened? Oh, I'm like, what the heck is... Here. That scared the crap out of me. You should see me last night. Jim comes, shines a light in my face. I was like, what the hell? Coochie coo! Rock and roll coochie coo! R.I.P. Rick Derringer. Hold on. I'm from Jersey. Alright? I love Halloween. And I moved more Halloween decorations in that moving van than anything else. My DJ, hold on. So, I want to go to that asylum. Because I'm from Jersey. I'm crazy. So, why not? But I always wanted to be an actor at a haunted house attraction. Now, back in Jersey, I had one of the best haunted houses on my block. And I used to dress up as a zombie, actually jump out of the window and scare the crap out of kids, literally. And the cops were called, but hold on. I have to do a flash dance moment, guys. Hold on. I have to get everything out of the way so it doesn't get wet. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wow. I don't even have... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're doing it, guys. Oh, here's the cards right here. I'm moving stuff out of the way because... Alright, so, ready? See, I can't do the megaphone right now. So... Time for a flash dance. Hold on. Time for a flash dance moment. I'm a maniac on your screen. Here you go. And I lost my glasses. No, I didn't. Woo! I love you guys. Yeah. There we go. Oh, there we go. I'm so fogged up, but oh well. Whew. I love you guys. I love you very much. And Jeffrey, Listen, if you only knew. I got water in my eye too. I don't know how. Yeah. It's all about fun, guys. You know, it really is. I don't take myself too seriously. You know, I can make fun of myself, alright? You know, I'm very humble. I'm a hell of a wild, crazy kind of gal that likes having a lot of fun and laughs. You know, and I want, hold on, guys. Shoot. Hold on. You're in Vermont. How you doing, Jerry? I love maple candy. The maple candy they sell up there. And DJ Creeper says it's fun. It's called Insanity Farms. Yeah, but there's another insane asylum and stuff in Tulsa. I think right by that hotel. Jeffrey's like, I wish you were at my party. Oh, hell yeah! Listen, I might be clean and sober, but I'm not dead. You know, you guys can have a lot of fun without the drugs and alcohol. Believe me, if I can do it, you can too. Alright, wait a minute. Hold on. I would love to be a part of a Halloween attraction. I wear my mask every day. Hex, that's it. Hex House. Yeah. How you doing, Scrams? Yeah, that's it. Alright, hold on, Creeper. My husband and I, when I first moved here back in 2017, we went to Muskogee Castle, okay, and that was a lot of fun. But there's a place called Psychopath too. That was really fun. And before that place opened up, I talked to the girl at the ticket booth, and she directed me to one of the guys on the Psychopath. Because I am a psychopath. I'm from Jersey, remember? And this is before my back was giving me problems and stuff. So the guy said, well, we hold auditions in August, but we still live a quite a distance away from Psychopath and all that. And so I told him about my haunted house in Jersey and whatever, and he said, oh, that's kind of unique, you know what I mean? So one of these days, but Steve-O, what's up? Welcome to the 600K celebration. We are talking from the heart. And Jeffrey's like, campfire, lonely times, it's the best. It's peaceful. It brings serenity into your life. Wait, hold on for 1 second. I can't even see. Hold on. Hold on. No. I had to look you up. Unless, what's up, Robert? Getting ready for the long drive to work. I hope you're doing all right with your panic attacks, Robert. I used to go, even in Jersey, like, I used to go to a lot of, like, haunted hayrides, and there's a castle in New Jersey. And when I was little, it used to be called the Hansel and Gretel Castle. But then they changed it to the Haunted Castle. Hold on. Hold on. I love you, Robert. Guess how many views I got? Or no, it's not what I got, it's what we got. 600K views for the Queen's Light Brigade. The Queen's Light Brigade. I love you, Robert. Oh, I love you. But do you have my cows yet? I want my cows. Robert, I want to tell you something. I appreciate each and every one of you. I keep telling you guys this. You guys make the stream. I don't. You guys do. You guys deserve the credit. You know, and we, not just me, we are creating a wildfire of change. Hold on, Robert. I'm going to tell you something. I have to go back to... Hold on. Nope. Hold on. These are stats from last night's live stream. And unfortunately, Rick was banned. Once again. So these are the stats from last night. Alright. Are you ready for this? Let's go to the screenshot, shall we? This is your accomplishment, guys. Your accomplishment, not mine. You make the Queen's Light Brigade. I don't. So here we go. From last night. Live recap. Hump Day Live with Bruce the Bigfoot. 6,405 views. 92 likes. 1,021 chats. 31 plus subscribers. 47 47 peak consecutive people on the chat there. This is what we are. We're a community. We're not a channel. We're a community. And we are just a microcosm of what the world should be. We do love each other. We're forging friendships. We up with each other. We show compassion, empathy, sympathy, decency. How you doing, Jenny? Yeah, we're all mental. Yeah, we are. Including this chick right here. I'll admit it, but at least I'm clean and sober. I've been off crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. And yeah, you know what? I'm still human. I'm still mental. You know why? Because I go through depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I know you're mental too. So you'll fit right in with us. You belong here. So let me give you a cyber love hug real quick, Jenny. Cyber love hug! Just, I live in a very rural area in Hickville, Oklahoma. I mean that with endearment. I'm from Jersey, and I wouldn't trade this for anything. That's right, small fry. Let's have another Whopper with that, huh? Small fry? Bam! Morris County, New Jersey. My hometown was Denville. Classic jazz and cocktails. Do you like Miles Davis? Or Al Fitzgerald? Or Betty Goodman? Jazz and cocktails? Yeah, if you see Alan John, tell him I want my glasses back. He keeps avoiding me for some reason. Royston. Really? Small world. Well, hold on. Yeah, don't say his name. Are you? Oh my God, John M. Fox. He was a. Oh boy. How's he doing? I hope you're not. I swear. Oh, man. He was a good sheriff. He was a good guy. And what? I had a lot of friends in the Morris County Sheriff's Department, believe it or not, even though they locked me up and, took me from county to the old courthouse and all that stuff. All right? They respected me, but, oh, wow. Yeah, well, the same thing with Ed Rochford, too. I'm good friends with him. And I wish he never got ousted from his position. And all that. Seriously. I even talked to him a few months ago about trying to get my mugshots. I mean, so I can show you guys from back then to what I am not now. And there were some issues with that, but he was the bomb, Jeffrey. He was a trailblazer in so many ways. But yeah. When did he pass away? I've been here since 2017 in Oklahoma. And I'm glad I did. Trust me. Jersey's getting too woke. Anyway, but we're not going to talk about politics, but I actually want to come up with a tough love angel support bill where it's like the Marchman Act, what they have in, I think, Florida. It's like a 5150 where you petition the court to have your loved one or friend or whatever to be mandated with treatment. Oh. Where the hell was I? I didn't get like the Daily Record or read the Daily Record or anything. And I had to go, shoot. He was a good man. He really was. You know, he was fair. But he was tough as nails too. You know what I mean? No, Oklahoma. Katydids and crickets and Bigfoot, Bruce the Bigfoot, and I think Charlie the Coyote's sleeping right now. And you're in Red Bank. Have you ever been to the Soul Kitchen, the John Bon Jovi's Soul Kitchen? They have 11 now. I always wanted to go there before I left Jersey, and I didn't get to go, but well, it's not what you're smoking, Jason. I am California sober. I've been off crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011, and I don't have a green card. I don't have California sober, nothing. It's peaceful here. I met my husband on Xbox. Of all places, Xbox. Oh no! I haven't played video games in a long time. Whoa, oh my, you scared the crap out of me.
Well, I was trying to, but you caught me.
There's Armored Saint, and he's my biggest supporter and my biggest cheerleader. And if it wasn't for him too, and
Go Rocket.
Go Rocket! How about that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but Xbox is so dead. It really is. You know, back in 2015, come here, honey. He's like, oh my God, no, come on, I don't want to be pulled into this. I love you.
Love you.
And he has this big No, you're not in trouble, Classic. All right, so can you just give a Reader's Digest condensed version of how we met?
I work nights. I get home. I get on the Xbox roughly 4 o'clock in the morning. So sometime 4 or 5 in the morning. I had a friend you meet on the Xbox that you don't know in real life, and I looked at. He posted videos from some of his friends, and there was a COD video, and I liked it, and they used the song I like. I said, I'm the first one to left a comment, said nice choice of music. That video belonged to Rocket Queen. She responded, I responded back, she responded back. Then we're with the Connect that we had at the Xbox, and then we Skyped for a while, and then I made my trip to Jersey, and after that you made a trip to Oklahoma, and bam, here we are 9 years later, sweating in the backyard, telling your story to people from around the world. Love you.
I love you too. And he's helped me build my Wildfire studio.
That we've pretty much abandoned.
No, we're getting there. We're trying to figure things out. You know what? So small. You heard all that, right, guys? And there is gonna be a short with him over there. And listen. Unlucky he came out and he was trying to scare me. He is a Bigfoot hunter, so if anybody wants to hunt for Bigfoot, he's a Bigfoot hunter. And Bruce the Bigfoot is not scared of Jim because he dances too much in the front yard. I love you.
I love you. I hope you can handle it.
I've been handling it for 9 years, honey.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
Wink, wink. You get it?
Do I need to bring this in?
Yeah, I guess we're not talking straight from the heart now. Because I'm having a hard time seeing things. It's because of the glasses, guys. All right. Say hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
That's from Evil. I'll hunt, and Small Fries I'll hunt Bigfoot with y'all.
Huh.
And he's making some words with Reese's peanut butter cups. And he's not sharing them yet. Bruxy's like, what? All right. Come here just for one. I know. But we're talking about Bigfoot. And so.
What in the world is.
What?
Oh. Wrapper from nothing. Plastic. Okay.
All right. So tell them about Monster 911.
No, it's a YouTube channel. We like it.
Oh no, I don't like.
Well, whatever. Yeah, because the guy who hosts it is out of our area.
He used to live in Cleveland, our town, but he doesn't live here anymore.
Well, I don't know where he lives, but we're not going to track him down. But he's a local. And he's telling the stories, and a lot of the stories are from our local area. So, I found it curious. Monster 911. Oh, and then his channel got hacked, and he was offline for a few months, but now he's back. So.
And he's off to England doing a documentary on something, too.
He already filmed that, yes.
Yeah. So tell him about the Oklahoma squid, too.
I know nothing about that. I just found out about that a month ago. I never heard of that.
I never did either.
Yeah, well.
But I guess it's like the Loch Ness Monster, right?
Yeah. I think the locals of the area knew about it, but not us.
I'm sorry, Small Fry. I'll take back that Whopper. I apologize, you know that. I love you, Small Fry. And I hope you enjoyed Story Time with Armored Saint, a.k.a. Jim, my husband. Well, it's called the Oklahoma Octopus in some lake or something like that. Yeah, Monster 911. What's up, Isaiah? Jeffrey's like, oh my God, you remind me of one of my one girl. Maybe I am. I know. Well, Jeffrey, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people say, well, you remind me of a fun aunt, or my sister, or my neighbor, or you know what I mean. I like having a lot of fun. I like having a lot of laughs. You know, the Queen's Light Brigade, you guys, this is your channel, your live stream. Because you are creating a wildfire of change to diminish the darkness in the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. So if you guys are in recovery or struggling with drugs and alcohol, we're here for you. If you're struggling with mental illness, such as depression, anxiety attacks, panic, maybe a little OCD, whatever, we are here for you. We are respectful, we are compassionate, we are empathetic, we are decent people that think alike in a lot of ways. Because we are sick and tired of how the world is. We are sick and tired of how YouTube is, how other channels are. And whatever's going on in the world right now, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter about the politics. We don't talk about the politics on this channel either. What happens right now in this space, that's what matters. You matter. And don't you forget it. Spencer, a lot of people used to call me Ozzy's sister, believe it or not. Carl, I think you need a hug. Come on, come here. Let me squeeze some of you. Come on, Carl. Cyber love hug! Anyway, so heart attack, stroke, and death-related illnesses, yes, pray. We are a spiritual community too. We don't force other beliefs on people, but we do pray. You know, we pray every day for people that come in and pray for the Queen's Light Brigade and all that. But we don't, for. Who? Rick, did you hear that, Rick? Did you hear that? Well, God bless you too, Jeff and everybody. Yeah. We have owls around here. And see, there's that light. That's right, Carl. Yes. And it was coming from over there. For the past few nights, we've had coyotes here. There was something that slithered across my toes the other night. Okay? Yeah. Talk. Yeah, right. He's joining the party, right? Maybe that's Bigfoot. Maybe that's Bruce the Bigfoot. We do have mole rats. You know what? I know Kung Fu. Everybody's Kung Fu fighting. Kung Fu fighting. I don't know about that. I would have to ask my in-laws that live 100 feet away from us. I'm just a hunk of burning love. Yeah, so maybe that was an owl. See, I had that light and stuff, but it's well, I love you too, Toasty. Cyber love hug. Cyber love hug. I love each and every one of you. You guys make the stream. I don't. No. You guys do. Because look, 600,000 views don't lie, right? So you should be proud of yourselves. Really, you should. And I love you. We are a community. We are the Queens Light Brigade, and we are creating a wildfire of change. I love you. All of you. So, group, Cyber Love Hug! When was this? What, Teresa, now? Hey, hold on. I love you, small fry. Hope you'll see. All right, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold the scroll. Hold the scroll. Hold the scroll. Hold the scroll, guys. Jim's here because he's trying to help me clean up and stuff, right? I don't know what it was, but there was like maybe an owl that was like, woo, woo,
Yes.
woo. Wait, well, maybe I have. Wait, hold on. Woo, woo, woo.
You don't sound like an owl.
I'm from Jersey. This is how we speak owl. Woof, 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 woof. Shh. Yeah. I'm telling you, all right, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was like some of the trees.
Yes,
like,
yes, we have them out here every night.
I know, but it was an owl.
Every night.
Whoop,
Okay.
whoop,
Are you coming in or are you staying out?
whoop. What? Hold on. Teresa said something real quick because I think her mother passed away in the chair, but I just had to tell you that an owl was around. All right, Teresa, I'm so sorry, honey. Let me give you a cyber love hug real quick. Cyber love hug. You must state it and all that. And I feel you. And I mean, I can imagine if I went into the bedroom or living room and saw my husband or even my mother-in-law like that. I think I love you, small fried. Toasty, like, Auntie, you should go and, go inside. Isn't it hot out? Yeah. Why are you sweating and yelling? I'm hooting. I'm hooting in a Jersey voice. The voice of wisdom. Because owls are wise, right? Wait a minute. All right, yeah. Teresa says repost the one about your friend's mom is bouncing someone and your post got in the way. Oh, undid it, but the post didn't show. Hold on. No, July 12th, Rocket. Hold on. All right, so Teresa says answering her cell phone. She wasn't answering her cell phone at all. I went to her mom's apartment. I found her passed away in a recliner. I love you, and I'm going to tell you a quick story about my mother-in-law, real quick. My mom did that with a couple of her friends too, actually. That she saw them, and my friends, a couple of my friends, I saw overdose, and that. Anyway, so my mother-in-law, she passed away November 19, 2021. All right, and so back in the 70s, Jim had a brother named Dusty, okay, an older brother, and he was in Vietnam, all right? So when he came back, he was never the same. Nobody was the same after he came back from Vietnam or any war, okay? So Dusty called my mother-in-law. This was back in 1976. Dusty called my mother-in-law at night and said, "Ma, I need to talk to you." And my mother-in-law said, "Well, Dusty, I'm ready for bed. I had to go to work in the morning." And then she said, "Well, why don't you just take a taxi?" The last word that she ever heard from Dusty was, "Okay." The next day, she goes over to where he used to live at in the apartment or whatever, and she found him. He shot himself. And ever since that day, she never forgave herself. What's up, Sal? How are you? Let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! Rick's like, my friend calls me and asks me if I would go on, check on her mom because she wasn't. Yeah, and it's a very difficult situation because you want to be there for your friend and all that, and maybe because your friend is away in another state or right a long ways, and they're like, well, yeah, can you please check on mom, or can you check on my dad or my neighbor or what, whatever, right? And yeah, it's devastating. You'll never forget that image for the rest of your life either. You know what I mean? Toasty Punk, Auntie, I gotta go now, but I love you and I wish you the best. I love you too, Toasty. You too. And welcome to the Queen's Light Brigade. And we are so proud that you're a part of it. Let me give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! We love you, Toasty. Bruxy says, love you. I am so glad I stumbled upon this live stream tonight. See you later. Well, thank you, Bruxy, for being a part of the Queen's Light Brigade, too. You are making a difference in this world, believe it or not. You know that, right? And a lot of people need to recognize that, and be commended, because you are creating a wildfire change to diminish the darkness in the world. I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. And this is a movement, and this is a community that cares for one another, that's very positive. We share each other's milestones, struggles, And I love you too, Bruxy. Cyber love hug! And I'm glad that you enjoyed tonight. I'm glad we lifted your spirits. Come again. 600,000 views don't lie, right? We are creating a wildfire change. It's because of you guys. You, not me. You. And wait, Evil Rick's like this. My uncle came home from work, said he was tired. He asked his wife to bring him a glass of tea. When she did, he was sitting in the easy chair dead. Yeah, it happens just like that sometimes. Yeah. My friend John, my son Sean and his son Bart were best friends. And Bart got involved with heroin and all that stuff. This is before Sean ever did. Okay? So they were apart. But I was trying to help John with his son Bart. I was like his advocate in court and everything. And John never wanted to be the bad guy. Guess who was the bad guy? So he was going to move to Pennsylvania and all that. And so, one day, was that a wasp? So one day, he was unpacking stuff at his new house in Pennsylvania. And guess what? He just had a heart attack. And I just talked to him like the week before. He was fine. I should say fine. He was all right. You know what I mean? So that came to a shock to us all. Hi, Callie. How are you? Thanks, Jeff. You remind me of many people. Well, I have that look of many people, I guess. How you doing, Callie? John, hold on. John, how are you? Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. And so does Queen's Light Brigade. And here's your cyber hug. Cyber love hug! There you go. All right, hold on. So, John, I have to read all this before I. Yeah, but I've been a little cracking heroin since 2004, since 2011. So I don't drink, and no, I don't California sober. I don't have a green card, nothing. I just love having a good old time. Thank you. I felt that. Hi, Colton. How are you? Yeah, Carla. Blah, 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 blah. That's how I am because I'm from Jersey. Okay? I love to talk. And people want to talk to other people, but they don't know how to communicate. It's sad. They can communicate through the phone or text, right? They don't even know how they're feeling, but they'll push the emoji buttons, right? People have to take back the simple things in life, you know, and be grateful for that. God bless you too, Jeff. I am. I'm clean and sober, but I'm not dead, honey. I know how to have a crazy and wild time. Yeah, you can speak your mind, and that's the kind of person I like to have. Like. Thank you, Julie. They're not my usual glasses, but I see the world through diamond eyes. That's a Shinedown song called Diamond Eyes. Yeah. Ever since I got myself clean and sober, I can see the world through diamond eyes. Thanks, Green. I'll give you the shirt off my back if I have to. You know, I've been there, done that. You know, and I'm so grateful, and I have a blessed life today. And you guys, the Queen's Light Brigade, we are a community. This is not about me. It's never about me. It's about you guys. It really is. And it's going to be that way, too. Seth, I know Jesus loves me because he saved me from the depths of hell with my addiction, and Jesus loves you too. I'm doing rocktastic. We're celebrating 600,000 views on this channel, and it's all because of the Queen's Light Brigade. It's not because of me, it's because of the Queen's Light Brigade. Hi, Amy. How are you? Well, I generally care about people. You know, I do generally love people. Even the trolls, believe it or not. I do appreciate them too. And hopefully I'll convert them into the Queen's Light Brigade. You know. But praise the Lord, thanks. Why am I up this hour? Because I can. And we're just celebrating 600,000 views. I'll be getting off here shortly, going back to the house and all that. You know, so. What's got you up, tonight, Julie. Teresa, I will fix the Streamlabs. Okay? Hey, Full Throttle, what's up? I love you, Full Throttle. You know I do. We're celebrating 600,000 views. Yeah. Cyber love hug. And wait, hold on. Somebody had a birthday? Hold on. You have a good night too, Julie. Come back. We're going to probably have a game night on Saturday if everything works out. I don't know. Who had a birthday? Hold on. Happy birthday, little B Myers. What's up? I hope you have a rocktastic birthday. Cyber love hug. I'll give you a cyber love birthday hug. How about that? Happy birthday, me Myers. Happy birthday to you. Cyber love hug. Happy birthday. Yay. I wish my kids were that small again. You know what I mean? And so I see you. Well, I'm glad you're here, Julie. I really am very grateful. And so is the Queen's Light Brigade. How old do you think I am, John? Julianne says, honestly, I love listening in the videos. Thanks, Rick, for directing me to other people that I, haven't acknowledged yet. You're 21? Rick? Oh, he knows my age. I'm 21 forever, baby. 21 forever. Wrong. Wrong. Not 32. Nope. What about your roommate, Jason? Julie? No, you're not, Teresa. We told you you're not. It's the Streamlabs. You're not the problem, it's Streamlabs. We told you numerous times, but Teresa, I'm going to give you a cyber love hug. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Cyber love hug. Yeah, it's Streamlabs. I have to really tell support about Streamlabs. There's other moderation bots like Nightbot, and there was a good one when I started on Mixer called Scorpbot, but the guy hasn't updated it or anything. He just let it go. But Scorpbot was a good moderation bot. I wish he would do a lot of updates to it. Well, Jesus is the way, the light, and the life, right? You know, and we are living in dark times, and it's only going to get worse. But we have to be there for each other, to support each other, to, listen to each other's struggles, to encourage people to get help, to be a good human being. Maybe if I do it. Man, hold on. Ooh! I think I did it. What's up, Dutch? How are you? Let me give you a cyber love hug. Okay? You ready? I know I am. Cyber love hug! God bless you too, Stereo. And thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Rick? I deleted it. Or I changed the moderation and all that. So, we'll see what happens. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Hi, dude. Yes, I am. It's very peaceful here, except for when I open up my Jersey, raspy, smoky, ex-Chucky voice. But it's the voice of wisdom. Remember that. Just remember that. I know you. Hey, I do. Let me am. It doesn't really matter. You know why? It really doesn't. But I will tell you my pronouns and stuff. I'm Jersey and Oklahoman. And I have another pronoun too. I'm a rock star. Get out of here. Yeah, we are a recovery community. We don't glorify any drugs or alcohol. We don't condone it because a lot of people are early in recovery here, and we just don't want to trigger them. Because I know how I was when I was in rehab, where they show those, films about, drug use or whatever, and I'm like, I wish I could have a hit right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, please be mindful of that. We would truly appreciate that. Hey, Evil! Hey, Rick, am I from Oklahoma? Hey, boy! Go, man, go! For crack and heroin and alcohol, I've been off crack and heroin since 2004, alcohol since 2011. And no, I do not California sober. I don't have a green card. Nothing. Hi, Dust. What's up? Hey. Catch my cyber love hug, huh? Cyber love hug. How you doing? How you doing, Dust? High five there, Rick. Bam. You better make sure no dogs are around. How are you, Dust? Thank you for being here. I just want to say this again. You guys make the stream. I don't. You guys do. You know, I am so proud of you. Because you, not me, you got 600,000 views. So, 600,000 views ain't no lie. It's telling the world something. It's telling the YouTube community something, right? Well, good to hear that. It's always good to hear positivity, right? I identify as a jelly factory from Jersey. Bam! I give Jersey Jams a lot. Good? Good? Huh? Huh? I do hear, I love you healing. I do hear a different battle. I don't know. Yeah, you are. Check out, you guys. First of all, hold on. My nose is, I don't know. Check out Healing Oracle's channel. She does live streams, or she's going to. She does tarot cards for fun and entertainment. And a couple nights ago, when I had to wind down, I went on her channel, and she hit a lot of things with me. And check out Evil Rick's channel too. He does a lot of woodworking. He, plays with, bows and arrows. He has a pet bobcat. He feeds the raccoons and all that. We have to support each other too, as far as with our channels, legit channels, and you know what I'm talking about, Rick. Thank you, Rick. Thank you very much. Put your channel on there too, and put my email. I'm making it work, Rick. I'm making it work. That one light that keeps, it's like a sensor light. And every time I look, see, it's off again. Yeah. But, Rick, do you hear that rattle? It's like a much different rattle than, like, now it stopped. About a week ago, Jim was coming out here, and he saw a black snake. And I said, oh, that's just a gardener snake. But we have rattlers out here, okay? We've had a couple copperheads in this yard too. But put your channel on there too, Rick. But I guess Bruce the Bigfoot stomped on it. That's why the rattling stopped. Well, yeah, over there, that's our AC. But back there was rattling, like, and then there was the owl. I know why I told you, Rick. At the Rattlesnake Ranch in Denville, New Jersey, it was the first of its kind. And they served emu and bison and rattlesnake. And they had it in a soup. It tastes like chicken. Yes, there, Rick. You want to be banned again? You better put your channel up. Yeah, you guys, it's like, who here has watched Fear Factor? Back in the early 2000s and all that. With Joe Rogan. I watched a couple of episodes, you know, High and all that, Total Buzzkill. They had like a Christmas special called like 100-year-old eggnog challenge or whatever. Joe Rogan has what's I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what those initials mean. I mean, I do, but no, he was talking about Fear Factor, Rick. So maybe if we give him some fear in him, he'll convert. Right, Rick? But, there's some nights when I actually watch Fear Factor, I could stand it. Because I like the physical challenges, like, you know, if you want, you know, the skydiving or, you know, the physical challenges. But I think with the eating, I don't think I would, I don't think that would be good. Banned for life, I do anything. I do any of the Fear Factor stuff, but as soon as they pull out the spiders, I'm out. I had a friend. We were in my band, this is back in the 80s. And he had 2 tarantulas. No joke. 2. He had them in like a glass cage, I guess. And so we were doing our thing, we were partying and whatever, okay? And all of a sudden, he took the tarantula and he put it on my head. And he's like, don't move. It's not gonna sting it. No, just don't move. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know. And he crawled. He said, you know, down my. It was the strangest feeling. And every time I went to a hotel room with those magic fingers or whatever, it reminded me of that. But yeah, I used to play with. He used to call one Tranchy and stuff, and he says, just let him move. He won't, you know. But I think with the Fear Factor stunts, like with the tarantulas or whatever, I think they had him devenomized or something. They had to, or I don't. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you, Dad. I'm gonna tell you something too. A few years ago, we have recluses here in Oklahoma. All right. Hold on. My niece-in-law's mother-in-law got bit by a spider. Hold on, all right? What? Yeah, I think it. Hold on. They sent her to the hospital, right? But they chopped her up because I think she had a spider bite in the leg or something. But she died from a spider bite. But they had to amputate her limbs and stuff because of them going all throughout her body or something. And all that. So sometimes, you know, it's like, we have spiders here. We have garden spiders that are this big. And we have like little, I mean, they're big. I don't know what kind of spiders they are. But they're not daddy long legs. We have a lot of daddy long legs around here too. But, yeah. So, Evil Rick's like, my cousin used to bring his tarantulas to my house when he had to leave town. I let it run around the house. Yeah, knowing you, yeah. I can see that. In fact, I would do that too. And drive Jim nuts. He hates spiders. I have wolf spiders that around here that are big as my hand. We have to put them outside all the time. You know, hold on. So, a few years ago, I told you about the garden spiders, right? They're like big and stuff. One was making a web on the side of the house and stuff. I was like, oh my God. I never seen a spider that big, that close. And all that. Scooting, yeah, I bet. A lot of people do. Have you seen that movie? Great movie by John Goodman, by the way. Healing says we have wolf spiders in southern Kentucky too. Very huge. Are you serious? I thought they were from Australia or something. Same to you, Skeletor. Yeah, I'll even smoke even more. I've admitted to people on this stream, to the Queen's Light Brigade, that I smoke like it should be, that I'm a chain smoker. So what? When I first moved here, there was actually a black scorpion in the bathtub. And my cat Magellan was playing with it. I was like, what's this? It was a black scorpion. I have a picture of it. I've taken pictures of them. There was actually one, well, I showed you a couple of weeks ago, guys. There was a spider making a web, a big web, but I don't know what kind of spider that was. No, I know that. We have them in Jersey. They're creepy though, but I know that. As many as I want. The one garden spider that I took a video of years ago, I actually killed it. I'm like, oh, isn't that cute? Woo, 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 woo. I played it with it, on its web, and I killed it. Students, like, I've got riding spiders here in Georgia, but now there is one from China that looks like a riding spider taking over. What's that? I have to look all these spiders up now. I'm curious. My grandmother's cousin, or no, I'm sorry, my mom's cousin that used to live in Arizona, she used to write to my grandmother, and she said that every month she has to have an exterminator to get out all the scorpions and stuff. I've been to Georgia many times, but I haven't seen a spider from Georgia. Scootin says writing spiders are big yellow and black that has a white looking web in the center of the web. Is that the same kind as the garden spider here? Scootin'? Or that's totally different? A wolf spider will bite. It feels threatened. You can get them on your hand and put them out. So, this is the Halloween edition of the 600,000 viewer celebration. Yeah, and that's something. I don't know if that one spider, because a couple of weeks ago I saw it drop down and go back up, go back down, and then when I was going in the house, there was that spider web, a perfect one, pretty much, and he was right there. So I don't know if it's a recluse or it's, or a like a wolf spider or what. Isn't that interesting, Tony? Thank you for the compliment. Let me give you a cyber love hug, Tony, because I think you need one. Cyber love hug! And you know what? I appreciate you being here. The right spider stays in the center of the web. Recluse don't spin web's queen. I had to look up all these spiders and all that. Well, something's on the shed because it just fell down. See, I don't... Thanks for the PSA, Feder. I appreciate you, and just for that, I'm going to give you a cyber love hug. Cyber love hug! I appreciate you. Thank you for the PSA. We have Black Widows here too. I never seen any yet. But guys, I'm like getting hot. I need to cool down for a little bit. But I wanted to say this. I appreciate each and every one of you that are a part of the Queen's Light Brigade. I really, truly am. Okay? And God only knows. Okay? These 600,000 views are yours, not mine. You guys are a community that's showing YouTube and the rest of the world that we are creating a wildfire change to diminish the darkness in the world. But I know we're not going to get all the darkness in the world, but we're going to fight like hell to get rid of it. Okay, so welcome back, Teresa. Yeah, I'm about to just chill out, and I have to work on some things for the stream and everything. So I appreciate you, Teresa. And Evil, I salute you. You're the best mod I've ever had. Alright, so 600,000 views don't lie, guys. Like I said, the Queen's Light Brigade is a movement. We are a community. We are showing the YouTube community that people matter, that we do care. You know, the epidemic of drug addiction, alcoholism, suicide, and the darkness is getting worse and worse and worse. And we're here to help each other out. Okay? And you guys should be proud of yourselves. I know I am, and God bless each and every one of you. You know I'll be praying. And so, yeah, I gotta get some parts for the bike today, so I can't stay on past 3 or 4. Talk about stamina, Rick. So, love you all. So, we are the Queens Light Brigade. Yeah, we are the Queens Light Brigade. We are making a difference, and we are creating a wildfire of change, and 600,000 views don't lie. So be a good human being. Let's put the word humanity back into the world, okay? Do some random acts of kindness. Do something special for yourself. You know, it'll change your perception on the world and people. So with that, guys, I'm Rock Queen 71 coming at you live from my headquarters in Rocklahoma. I'm signing off. Love you all. Love you guys. You guys are amazing. Yes, you are.